Fit&Flexi TV, I'm Ali T. Today I have a Flexi in 5 for all you runners out there. This is a pre-run stretch. So before you put your trainers on and head out there and just go sprinting down the road, this is really going to help you. It's going to help your performance when running. It's going to help your muscles when you're running so you don't get any tightness or soreness or any injuries like that. So it's going to avoid any injuries as you're running, and also it's going to make sure your muscles are nicely warmed up before your run. There's also a post-run stretch coming your way too, so that you can run more than once without having that pain and muscle soreness and muscle tension and DOMs through your legs. So this is a really easy, simple Flexi in 5. So there's 5 exercises that you can do as you're walking along, doing your warm-up before your run. So you can just stop, pause, and do a couple of these stretches to get you going. So the first one, we're starting off, let's go just in a pony. So it's to really stretch your Achilles down through your calves, work the underneath side of your feet. Good, and really get that ankle mobility and flexion going. So just working those calves. You can take it slow if you want to, if you can feel any tension at all. Lovely. And then if you want to take it up, you can take it into a few butt kicks. Good, so you can walk down the street and then just take it into a little pony. Nice. Or if you're running in the city, it's the perfect thing that you can do as you're waiting at a traffic light or a crossroads or something, so that you don't just stand still and all of your muscles seize. Next exercise is a twist. So we're twisting from the hips. You're bringing your hands in front of you, so your thumbs are kind of on your shoulders. We take a twist, our hip twists and our foot lifts. So it comes round, hip twists and our foot lifts. Good, so we're starting to stretch through the hip flexor, warming up the back. Excellent, and each time you're stretching, try and get a little bit further. Good. Nice. Push through the legs. Excellent. That's going to really increase the power through your legs as you start to run, so you're not running on completely seized up legs. Excellent, so a little twist, and it really opens up the back and the arms so you're ready to go. Exercise number 3, footballer gaits. Let's go. You might see footballers doing this before a match. Excellent. So you're lifting up your knees and opening up your hips as if you're lifting your foot over a gate or a fence. Good. You can do it outwards or you can do it inwards. So you can bring it in and try and get a full rotation in those hips. Good. You can also bring your knees straight up to start to stretch through the hamstrings and warm up the waist and get the heart rate going as a little warm up pre-run. Nice. Good. That really works the glutes and stretches through the piriformis, stretches through the glutes and the hamstrings, taking any tension away from your lower back when you're running. Next, we're going to do a hamstring and calf stretch. So you have one leg in front, one leg behind, back leg is bent, front leg is straight, so you hinge from the hip, keeping the foot on the floor, and you reach down with a nice straight back until you almost touch the floor and then come up. Then take it over to the other side, almost touch the floor and come up. Good, so again, you can just walk along and do this. If you can feel a little bit of tension in the calf, and as you come down, lift the toe up and it'll send the stretch straight into the calf muscle. Good. So take it low, lift the toe. Good. Take it low and lift the toe. One more. Take it low, lift the toe. So nice and simple. You can walk along and add a few of those stretches into your pre-run warm-up. Lastly, exercise number 5 is a squat kick. Your feet are slightly wide and hip width apart, abs are nice and tight, chest is lifted, all of your weight is back through the heels so you can wiggle your toes at all times. You squat down and then you come up and kick and try to reach and touch the toe with your opposite hand. Woo! Good, and you're trying to kick kind of as high as you can to get that stretch through the back of the legs, and again, warming up the hip flexors, getting the legs swinging nicely through the hip joints. If it's too much to kick, then just bring the elbow to the knee and just bend the knee. If you've got quite tight hamstrings, excellent. Good. Bring it in, good, one more, and rest. Lovely, so now you should feel nice and warmed up, nice and supple, and ready to go on your run. Look out for the next video too. When you're back from your run, there is also a post-stretch flexi in 5, post-run flexi in 5, so that when you get home, you can stretch and you'll have no muscle soreness after your run. So I hope these exercises really do help with your running now, instead of just being cold and heading out and running and not really, you know, knowing where you can feel those muscle aches and pains. Also, see if you can work out if you've got any muscle imbalances. You might have one side slightly tighter than the other. So this is a really good pre-run warm up to do to make sure that you're really nice and balanced out before you just start running, to avoid injury and also make your performance the peak that it can be. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and a big like, and subscribe to Fit&Flexi, and I will see you next time for a Fit or a Flexi in 5.